Unemployment saw another big drop in BC last month. The jobless rate dropped from 5.3% in August to 4.2% in September. That's the best in the country. Nationally, the rate fell slightly to 5.9% with 63,000 new jobs added, a majority of them in part-time work. Changes are coming to the Granville strip. Tyler Orton with business in Vancouver is joining us now with more on the new plans for a hotel. Tyler.
Yeah, this hotel, it's going to be replacing the Comfort Inn that is on Granville Street right now. It's also going to be replacing a very popular Irish pub, Doolin's, as of Halloween. Now, this comes as Pacific Reach. They are the owner of the building. They want to make it more of a boutique hotel, and they expect to have it up and running within the next 6 months. But this is part of just broader changes overtaking the traditional nightlife district of Vancouver. We know that co-working space owned by Regis, it's opening up at the end of the year at the old Tom Lee Music Building. And this December, Blueprint is opening its 4th Colony restaurant and bar in the space that was previously owned by Caprice Nightclub. And I feel I've been talking about this for a long, long time, but the former Granville 7 cinemas, they're still undergoing renovation, and we're expecting retail and restaurant space to eventually open up there as well. We really do see a lot of changes manifesting in Granville Street right now. It's going to be curious to see what it looks like about a year from now. So it's a lot of swift changes coming up.
Definitely. All right. Well, we're still a few months away from Christmas, but you're taking a look at a new study looking at holiday spending, and I understand that we're expected to spend a little bit more this year.
Yeah, I'm going to hold everybody in my family to the following numbers that we have from PwC Canada. If we take a look at the numbers that we have here, this new report shows that shoppers are going to spend on average $1,563 this coming holiday season. That's up 3.7% over last year. There's a bit of a gender gap, though. We see that on average, men are going to spend nearly $400 more than women. PwC doesn't explain why that is, but it is kind of a curious little gap there. And I say little gap, it's really not a little gap at all. But the biggest chunk of spending, it's going to be on travel. That's about 46% of the biggest expense for people, followed by gifts and entertainment. And we also find out in this report that gift cards, they're growing in popularity, but millennials, they're actually much more likely to want to receive as well as to buy physical gifts for people close to them. The other thing that I think a lot of pet owners will be curious about is how much am I supposed to spend on my pet? And on average, this report says that the Canadian pet owner will be spending $65 per pet. So that's a lot of gear that they're going to have to get for their dog or cat.
It certainly is. Tyler Orton with business in Vancouver joining us on this Friday. Thanks, Tyler.
Thanks, Sonia.